Earlier this month, on the 3rd of March, the BARP Consumer Affairs Committee, in collaboration with the Fair Trading Commission, hosted a virtual seminar entitled Consumer Law, Your Rights and Responsibilities. The focus was on unfair contract terms. This was well received and well attended by BARP members who were enlightened on the various aspects of their consumer rights. The next virtual seminar takes place on the 24th of March this month, and the focus will be unfair trade practices. We now welcome to the show Mrs. Julia Regis, Consumer Protection Officer with the Fair Trading Commission, who will be the presenter at that event.
Thanks, Peter.
Could you give us an overview of some of the topics that you'll be covering?
Well, what I will be looking at on the 24th of March will be on fair trade practices. And this area encompasses quite a lot and is covered under Part 3 of the legislation. And, we're going to be looking at the whole issue of free offers, false representations, offering gifts and prizes, advertisement, promotions, and the list continues. But we're going to have quite an in-depth, relatable conversation with the members of BARP on that day.
So will you also be having some interaction with the audience as well in terms of some real-life examples?
Yes, you bring a better understanding when we do that. Well, yes, we will, just like the first session, we will be having the poll segment too, so that persons will be able to send in their answers and so on and keep it interactive. What we are encouraging the members to do will be to send in questions. There might be some questions that you need clarification or that you want answered. We're encouraging that so that we can answer those questions on that day as well. What really this section looks at is really it looks at the behavior of the business and how it affects the consumer's impression of a good or service. So we don't want businesses to be saying to the consumer in their advertisements basically that the product or the good can do this or that. Really, it can't. We don't want them to be offering goods and services or prices, but yet when the time comes for that to happen, then there's no offer, even in terms of credit. When you go to get items on credit, we are expecting, and that is expected by the legislation, that all the information should be given as it relates to that credit transaction. So you're going to be looking at the full cost, whether if you're going to pay a higher purchase, what are the things that you should have, so that you can make an informed decision. So it is the impression that is given to consumers to cause them to come to the business is an issue for us, because we want that impression given to be accurate. And it comes down even sometimes to even silence. Because if a business fails to disclose relevant facts to the consumer, that is also an issue. So these are some of the things that we will look at a little bit more at this session.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Julia Regis. We look forward to hearing more from you on the 24th of March at 10 a.m. at the BARP Fair Trading Commission Seminar, Consumer Law, Your Rights and Responsibilities.
Thanks, Peter. I'm looking forward to having a great time with the members also.
Remember, persons can register for this online event, which takes place on Zoom, by visiting the BARP website, barpbb.com, or our Facebook page, or WhatsApp or call 248-5804. That number again, 248-5804. All are welcome, and remember, persons must register early as space is limited.